probably heard a lot about artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things. Well, these two technologies are now converging, and it's not just some passing trend. Honestly, it's the only way we're going to be able to handle the absolute tidal wave of data our world is creating.
And when I say tidal wave, I mean it. To put this in perspective, get this. By 2025, experts are predicting there will be over 75 billion active IoT devices all over the world. That's almost 10 devices for every single person on the planet. Everything from your smartwatch to massive industrial sensors, and they are all pumping out data, constantly.
So, that leads to the million-dollar question, right? With this just astronomical amount of information flooding in every single second, what or who can possibly sort through it all to find the stuff that actually matters? Well, the answer starts with really getting a grip on the scale of the challenge itself. Some people are calling it the Great Data Deluge.
So let's quickly break down what the Internet of Things, or IoT, even is. You know, at its heart, it's just this massive web of physical things, from your smart thermostat to a sensor on a bridge, that are all connected to the internet. And the key thing to remember is that they are always on, continuously collecting and sharing data, 24/7.
And that, right there, is the big problem. Our old school ways of handling data, having someone manually look at a spreadsheet, they just can't keep up. It's like trying to take a sip of water from a fire hose. They are totally and completely overwhelmed by the speed and the pure volume of it all. So, with the old methods pretty much broken, something new had to step in. And this is where the hero of our story makes its entrance: artificial intelligence. You see, AI, and especially a part of it called machine learning, is practically tailor-made for this job. It's designed to do exactly what we need: sift through enormous, messy data sets, learn from them, and spot the kinds of patterns or weird anomalies that a human being would, frankly, never, ever be able to see. And the difference between the old way and the new way is just night and day. Before AI, you were looking at a process that was slow, super manual, and got bogged down almost immediately. But with AI, it all becomes blazing fast, it's automated, and it can uncover these incredible insights. It really is a total game changer. But, how does it actually do it? Let's peel back the curtain a little bit and look at the mechanics of how AI brings some order to all that data chaos. It's really a four-step process to refine everything. First, you've got real-time processing, so it's analyzing data the second it's created. Then, AI acts like a super smart filter, cleaning out all the junk and the noise. After that, it automatically pulls together data from thousands of different sources into one clear picture. And finally, it uses smart storage systems to organize it all, keeping the important stuff right at its fingertips. And once the data is all wrangled and organized, that's when the real magic happens. AI can do these incredible types of analysis. For example, it can use what's called predictive analytics to forecast city traffic and help reduce gridlock. It can use anomaly detection in hospitals to spot a dangerous heart rhythm in a patient. It can even use sentiment analysis to understand what the public thinks by reading social media posts, or natural language processing to listen to customer service calls and figure out how to make things better. Okay, so this all sounds really cool in theory, but where is this stuff actually making a difference, today? Let's check out how this combo of AI and IoT, which people are now calling AIoT, is already transforming entire industries. Let's start with farming. In smart agriculture, you have these little IoT sensors out in the field gathering data on everything from soil moisture to the weather to the health of the crops. And AI then chews on all that data in real time and tells the farmer exactly when and where they need to water or fertilize. The outcome? Bigger crop yields with way fewer resources. It's amazing. Or how about in a factory? It's the same idea. Sensors on the machinery are constantly monitoring how they're running. And AI can analyze that data and actually predict that a machine is about to break down before it happens. This kind of predictive maintenance saves companies a fortune in lost production time and repair costs. And this tech isn't just for farms and factories, it scales all the way up to the very cities we live in. By analyzing data from traffic sensors all over town, an AI can adjust the timing of traffic lights on the fly to help ease congestion. It just makes our cities safer and way more efficient for everybody. So the impact is already huge, but honestly, we're really just scratching the surface of what's possible. So the question is, where is this incredibly powerful technology heading next? But hold on, before we get too carried away with the future, we have to be realistic here. Collecting all of this data comes with a huge responsibility. We've got to solve some really tough challenges around data privacy, security, and making sure that the decisions AI makes are transparent so we can actually understand them. These are not small problems, and they are absolutely critical to get right. Okay, so looking ahead, there are a few key trends you should definitely keep an eye on. One is edge computing, which basically means doing the data analysis right on the device itself for faster results. To help with privacy, we're going to see more techniques like federated learning, which can train an AI without ever having to share the raw, sensitive data. And we're going to see a huge push to use AIoT to help solve big global problems, like making us more energy efficient or better at managing waste.
So, when you boil it all down, what's the big takeaway here? The combination of AI and IoT isn't just about managing data a little bit better. No way. It's about fundamentally changing how we make decisions. It's about leading the charge into a future where our choices aren't based on hunches or guesswork, but on clear, powerful, data-driven insights. And that really leaves us with one final thought to chew on. We are building this incredible world full of smart devices and smart systems. But as our world gets smarter, are we getting any wiser? That's the big question we're all going to have to answer together.